Hi, chat. Welcome to another stream. Let's see, it is a Friday. I know it's a Friday. I know today is a Friday. Hey, what's up, Michaela? Hello, hello. It is Friday, September 18th of 2020, and before we get started, let's talk about announcements. Next Thursday, which is not my usual stream day, but we'll be streaming then. Next Thursday is the special sponsored stream by Microsoft, so we're going to be working on some Azure Cloud stuff. So I'm going to be learning a bunch. Hopefully you guys will be learning a bunch of stuff as well. But we're going to be trying to get some amount of pre-commit.ci running in Azure. Which, realistically, my goal for that stream is to get some website served out of Azure. That's my goal, even if it's just like Hello World. Yeah, that's what I want to get done on that stream. But in theory, we'll be able to get some part of actual pre-commit.ci running then. But yeah, that's next Thursday. It'll be at the normal stream time, so noon Pacific. And somebody just sent me an email today that there may be some giveaways as part of the stream, which would be cool. So we'll see what's. I haven't looked in the details, but we'll see what's up with that. So make sure to stop by for that. Should be pretty fun. But let's see who all is here today, because we have quite a few people that have showed up before, and I cheesed the start of the stream. Kimbiko and I were chatting beforehand. How many people are here already? You should first your own stream. Oh, you guys can't see this. There we go. You should first your own stream, and so I did. Just be a troll. But Build Out This was actually first, so we'll give it to him. But I forgot to start the bot, so the bot didn't notice that. Whoops. I'm a little all over the place this morning. But how's it going, Build Out This? We've also got Konbiko, we've got RKJ, we've got Angeline X. We've got Swills who says, "Can I beg some Python 2 to Python 3 help?" Perhaps if you show the error message, show what you're working on, I might be able to help with that. And we've got El Papa Pig who says, "Such a wholesome stream, Python for life. Hello to you." Oh, and Solus has subscribed at tier 2. Thank you for subscribing. For 4 months. Anthony, thank you for being the role model, for being the best programmer, for the kind suggestions and willingness to help beginners like myself. I've come so far, and a lot of it is because of you. Well, thank you for that, Daniel. Oh, whoops, that's your real name. Anyway, thank you for that. How's it going, Harsh? Nothing special. Hello. We've also got Sarcastic Dante coming right out of the gate with a bonk for Michaela, which seems appropriate. That one seems deserved. Hey, what's up, Progurg? Hello. Welcome to the stream. Oh, you also followed Progurg. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. We've also got Akka. Progurg says, "What project is this? If you do Bang project, you should be able to see what I'm working on. But working on a tool called pre-commit.ci, which is based on an open source linter code formatter GitHub framework called pre-commit, which I created." Hey, what's up, Toxicity? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Play sponsored stream. I read emails sometimes. Aga says, "The stream is choppy for me. Is it doing it for everyone?" I have not dropped any frames, so my guess is that it's on your end. Maybe try and refresh. You can also change the quality because I am partnered now, so you can select different quality because I get encoders now. So it says this whole pile of stuff. Oh no, the file name already has me terrified. Mojam C++ generator.py. This actually doesn't look so bad. My guess is that they're writing bytes or text or something, and yeah, my guess is, yeah, they're writing bytes, but so it's probably just putting B's in front of a lot of stuff, if I had to guess. Oh, 2-space indents. What is this Oh, it's Google code. Okay. Oh my goodness, this is a lot here. But yeah, this actually doesn't look so bad, but I would have to try it. My guess is there's some struct.pack in here. And that part's going to be bytes. So my guess is that they need to change bytes. All right, they need to put a bunch of B's on here. Or a bunch of decodes, depending on which way they want to write this text. It probably should be written as text, I guess. But what trace? Are you getting a trace? Baldetta says, I've seen you and Kabiko chatting, but decided to stay silent and learn to get my first. I see. I'm using the copy in Qt5 web engine, but it's the same garbage stuff. That's funny. But hello again, Toxicity. And yes, Bang Girlfriend still works. Juicebox Hero is still Bang Girlfriend. Like I said, I can't see, my ISP doesn't allow me. Oh no! There's a lot of byte stuff, but there's also map stuff and lists. Oh. That map should be fine. These should be fine. Those should be fine too. I think those all look fine. Lots of adding list. Oh, probably in the submodules. Yeah, I didn't even think about all these other things. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of mess there. A lot of mess because as I summoned her, it's true. Oh. Right, because these are gonna be maps or keys, key views. Oh, unsupported type for map and list. Yeah, you're gonna need list in a lot of places. If you don't care about Python 2, you can just put stars. You can do the list packing, but that requires Python 3 and 3.5 and above. You can do like x equals 1, 2, 3, y equals 4, 5, 6, 7. So if somebody's doing like y.keys or map, I don't know. Yeah, I fucking hate map. Lambda x times 2x. You can do. What do you mean? Lambda. I can spell. There we go. So if you did x plus xm, this is going to fail. But you can do star xm, and that should work. But this is Python 3.5 and above syntax, so probably still need to make Python 2 work. Hey, Gavrinet, thank you for the bits. Appreciate that. Welcome. I don't know why you guys like Stru better than S-True. Juicebox Hero says, Anthony, Robovac and Matcha's decision to poop on the floor met in a terrible, terrible way. Somehow I knew this was going to happen. The Roomba is like, oh, poop? Let me spread that over your entire house. Matcha is Juice's dying cat. Yes, Matcha's cat. R. Kramer says, I wish as fast as this guy was with Python about. Oh, you mean me? I mean, I've also been doing it for a while, so it's a little unfair. Harsh Nothing Special says, I need one favor, please help me. I'm working on a research paper on AI. Okay, I know nothing about AI. Nearby place recommendation system based on users' personalities. So for that I need to collect some data, so I created a forum. So far I'm only able to get 100 responses. Yeah, sure, you can put it in chat and people can respond to that. That's fine. Was that adjective really necessary? It's true. It's very, very true. It defines her personality in one word, yes. Okay. I want to talk about what I've done since last stream, which is not all that much, and most of it was actually this morning. Or I guess the one bit of open source was this morning. Someone hopped into the Discord, which you guys are free to join if you want. Discord. Or as I say it, Dixord. And showed a very, very interesting bug with Ruby hooks in pre-commit. And it was caused by this weird gemRC and this format executable thing here. Let me show you what that does. If you do gem home equals gems, gem install, Puppet-lint was the one they were running into. Format executable. And this was getting pulled in just from their gemRC. So if you do this, it will install Puppet-lint. but it installs it with the Ruby version as an extension. And this does not match the executable in the pre-commit configuration, which specifies this. So I have now changed the install to do no format executable. Which will now install it with the unversioned executable. So this fixes the bug, but yeah, it was kind of tricky to track down, but the patch is super straightforward. I just added that command arc, so that should fix that in the next version of pre-commit. Why is the camera rotated? What do you mean rotated? This is the normal orientation that the camera shows up as, where you know, it's not mirrored. So this is my right hand, even though I guess it should look like the right hand to you guys as well. It should be fine. What's mirrored? What's wrong? What's wrong? ADC Dick Sword, yeah. I see your Schwartz is as big as mine. Yes, Solus. Can you ask chat to fill out that form? Yes, fill out the form, chat. Do it. Help out Harsh, nothing special. The keyboard is mirrored? No. It's in the right spot. Keyboard's italicized? Oh. Yeah. Probably another little earthquake happened. Is that better? Is that an improvement? Still a little bit italic. There we go. Yeah, it's because the camera's you know, it sits precariously on top of my screen, so that's not the right one. And so yeah, like let me show you the jank setup we have for that right now. This is my most up-to-date setup, so you can see the camera hangs out right over here, and there's not that much that's holding it in place, so it's you know, it's easy to rotate and be problematic. But anyway, this is my setup right now. The dresser. Yeah, little cute little dumpster fire over here. Italian on top, Alex on the bottom, says Kenpico. Your speaker looks like Wally. Yeah, it does. It does little look like Wally. But anyway. Okay, so I did some stuff on pre-commit.ci since last time. Most of it is just like back-end refactoring, so it shouldn't show any differences. However, it is currently in a horribly broken state. I'm like halfway through refactoring because I decided I wanted to play Minecraft last night instead of finishing the refactoring. So I'm going to spend the first part of the stream figuring out what I was doing. And then hopefully getting the rest of the stuff hooked up. So I know that there's a bunch of Terraform changes. And I've started setting up a SNS topic. It's not a queue, but a topic, a pub sub. And I am publishing to this to do some background work that's not super necessary for the front end to be up to date immediately, and it can also be pretty slow. So I'm publishing to an SNS topic, and then having that SNS topic trigger a Lambda execution. That Lambda execution is going to do some background work, but I don't have anything hooked up yet, so we're going to be hooking that up and running the Lambda today. The point of the Lambda is to pull down repository information, because it turns out the webhooks from GitHub don't actually give us enough information for us to do what we need to do. We need to learn the default branch name from the repository so that it works, but we don't have that right now. What does SNS stand for? I think it's Simple Notification Service or something like that. SNS. Simple Notification Service, yeah. Interestingly, SNS can send SMS, which gets really confusing. So you can use the Simple Notification Service to send text messages. What games do you play on your Nintendo? Well, I have one Pokemon machine. I have two Pokemon machines. I have three Pokemon machines. Where's my other ones? I I have another white 3DS and a red blue Switch. So I have 2 Switches and 3 3DSs, and they're all essentially Pokemon machines. I've mostly just played Pokemon. But yeah. What does TF mean? Those are Terraform files. So Terraform is a infrastructure provisioning framework thing. But yes, both of these 3DSs are currently on, but they are closed in sleep mode because I was in the middle of stuff. Pokemon machines, such a noob. They're called Pokedexes. Yeah. More like terrible, am I right? I actually kind of like Terraform. I think it mostly does what I wanted to do. If I remember what I was doing, roll lambda update install. I think the last thing that I needed to do was to give this lambda access to GitHub API. But I don't remember how to do that. Roll lambda web. Yeah, I think we need this. And this lambda, I'm calling it update install, since that is where it is writing to. Oops, web update install. That's the problem with copying and pasting, is you end up with some kind of garbage here. TF is Terraform. TF is Terraform. TF comes from WTF, says Erniok. Yeah, you've been here before, right? Welcome back. Good to see you again. Teraflops. But unfortunately, my Terraform keeps getting slower and slower because we keep adding more and more stuff to it. So I'm not really sure how to make it faster. You can kind of see how long it takes now. Because I feel like I don't have that much infrastructure, but you know, it adds up quickly. It takes a while. Stands for TensorFlow for me too. Ooh, TensorFlow. If you delete a bunch of random lines, it'll run faster. That is actually true. That is one way to make it run faster. But yes, you TensorFlow again, or rewrite it in Rust. That's a good meme. I approve that meme. Oh, Erniok has redeemed play type racer with chat. Okay, we haven't done this in a while. I will be done to do some type racer. All right, do you guys know the drill? I'm gonna share a type racer thing. You guys can join and race me in typing, and usually Michaela wins. So we'll see what we've got here. So feel free to join, and we will. Oh, this is a big chunk of text. We got some symbols in here too. I might win because Michaela's not good at symbols. So let's see what we got here. And we'll do 2 rounds because usually people don't join on the first one, but. This is such a funny text. I'm guessing this is Michaela. 141 is pretty fucking hype. Also, someone was real close to beating me that time. 102's decent. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Only 99.8% accuracy. My accuracy was awful this time. Awful. Okay, we're gonna do one more round, so in 25 seconds we'll get to that. Night Strike says, what motivates you? What drives you to code on a daily basis? I don't know. I find it fun. So I just do. It's what I enjoy working on. It's fun hobby, I guess. Time to watch Michaela kick ass. Hey, what's up, Nick Davey says, did someone say Rust? Yeah, someone did say Rust. Popcorn, yeah, demolished, fucking destroyed. Alright, one more chat. We'll do, oh, this is gonna be a short one. I have a chance. I have a chance, right? No, I don't have a chance. Michaela's gonna kick my ass again. Oh, I screwed it up at the end. I was so close. I was doing well up until this part here. But anyway, that was fun. Ooh, this guest almost beat me. I'm guessing this is Michaela again. You should sign up so you guys get names instead of guest. But anyway, thank you for redeeming that. That was fun. RKJ says I got 69. Nice. Come for the fishes says Weeb text. Yeah. I poured her some sake and her mood immediately improved. Sake. Let me have the sake, please. RKJ says if I sign up, you'll all see how consistently bad I am. Yes. Yes. Okay, so I wanted to start writing this lambda, and where the fuck is the code for that? Oh, I moved some of the code around. So I moved the web lambda into this part here, and this to here. Also, I made it so that I deploy the same exact code bundle for both of them. And it's just changing the entry point. I'm gonna look into lambda layers at some point as well to make this a little bit easier to look at in the console, but for now, this is what I've got. I did not really get this wording, but the MOTD is now Rust is love, Rust is life. Oh, and then Sarcastic Dante said it too. I see you this time, Michaela. I see you. I see you. I kind of wanted to make a chatbot command that shows who broke the bot the most times. Unfortunately, it's kind of hard to see whether it's MOTD. I guess I could just see if MOTD was the previous command. But there's definitely a lot of these unhandled C logs in the logs. Oops, that's not that. Gret C logs in log/star. So you can see there's been quite a few errors here. Also some trolling from Kambiko and Michaela and Michaela and Michaela. But yeah. Also back when you used to be able to /disconnect the bot. Man, those were the days. Those were the fucking days, right? Not anymore. Now there's an extra space in every outbound message, so you can't trigger / commands. But okay, so I basically want to take in a install ID and request all the repositories from it, and then put the install and update all of the repository records in the database. So we should get a repo ID from this message. Also, I'm gonna just test this by having this small command line app here. So why are we in thumbnails? So we should be able to python-m pre-commit.ci.lambda.update install, and then some JSON install ID. I need to actually figure out an install ID, which means I need to not print ADC tries to private tab and instead prints. Let me get onto here and start the app. Move this over here. pre-commit.ci.web.app. And now should be able to log in. Oh, right. I gotta log in with GitHub. Grab my password for that. Oh, speaking of passwords, and speaking of leaking tokens, I was these two things happened like within 5 minutes of each other. I was watching the Alta Forest stream yesterday, I think it was yesterday, and he typed a password without muting on stream, and so I was like, oh, you should check out this video where I talk about why you should mute your stream so that people don't steal your passwords. I actually think it'd be really cool to implement the a proof of concept of what they talked about in that article. But anyway, that was the first thing that happened. And then the next thing that happened is I tuned into Primogen's stream for all of about 5 minutes. And let me see if I can find the clip for that. But I was watching his stream for like 5 minutes, and where is that? What channel did I send that into? General? I can't find it. Oh, here we go. So this happened on Primogen's stream. I'll show that in the chat for you guys. But he leaked all of his creds on stream right after we were talking about leaking creds.
I leaked the wrong thing. All right, hold on.
But they needed to go rotate them. But that was pretty funny. But yeah. Anyway, big yike. Somehow sent a backspace character. I think you can make it show up really weirdly in chat, but I don't think you can actually put. Actually, I don't even think you can send carriage returns in or backspace in IRC protocol, or at least in the Twitch IRC protocol. But yeah. Nightstruck says, what are some fun projects for beginners that you would suggest? By beginners, I mean college grads that are also good for portfolios. So this is always a tricky question for me. I find that like doing projects just to do projects isn't always a good idea. Like I find that you can be more motivated and produce a more quality product by building something for yourself. That said, like there's a million project ideas if you just Google like beginner programming projects, and I usually like go down some of these lists, and some of them are pretty good. I personally like to build like chatbots. Like that's kind of a cool way for me to learn stuff about a programming language, but it might not be the best for you. Sarcastic Dante. Best way to use Vim is to type :Q back. But yeah. It's like accidentally showing your nudes on stream. Yo, accidentally showing your nudes on stream would be way worse. That's way worse. That's like getting banned territory. Can I change my body after leaking my nudes? I mean, you can. It is 2020. Can't rotate your nudes. Indeed. Okay, but let me grab the install ID. So this is clearly working exactly as intended. What is wrong here? Oh, this is old data. This is what we're trying to get working today. rm local /web. This should now 404 instead. Should also have me logged out. So, unfortunately, the way my data is super inconsistent right now. But we'll be improving that and making ways. We're actually writing the way that makes this more consistent. So that's what we're doing today. So I should be able to run this, and we should be able to get the... this is what I'm simulating Lambda and SNS as being a sub-process call. So I need to implement that as well at some point. Not a ban if your name is Juicebox. I feel like that's a lose your job if your name is Juicebox Initiative. Is this Ubuntu? Yes, you can do bang distro, and it will tell you what's up with that. Mikhail says, of course, I instantly screenshotted it and still have it somewhere. In new folder 4 on your desktop, Michaela? How do you accidentally do that, right? How do you, whoops, I whipped out my dick on stream. My bad. Night Strike says, so what would be the best approach to learn? Assuming I pick a project and obviously I don't know how to make it, do I watch tutorials and follow along? And when the tutorial's over, add some twists of your own? I don't like watching tutorials, personally. I like just, banging against a project until it kind of works. I find that if you do a tutorial, you don't actually learn the thing. You're basically just like, following directions, and, maybe you end up with something that's exactly the same as someone else. I find that tutorials are good for like little parts of projects. Like if you want to know, like, okay, how do I get this onto Amazon? Like you'll watch a tutorial about deploying some application, but you don't necessarily use it to write your entire app. But that's my thought, I guess. Hey, what's up, Frosty Respect and Lukerzosu? Thank you both for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Can you guys hear the lawn people? I think you can hear the lawn people. I think it is time for some RTX voice then, because damn you lawn people! They're like right outside my window too, so they're kind of loud. Okay, but we should be able to switch from this, which is lawn people, to RTX voice, where we don't have lawn people, which is some sort of magic fuckery. It's actually amazing. But yeah. Kimika says taking dick pics just seems like a strictly bad idea. I agree, buddy. Taking dick pics is not a good idea. You're asking them for them to end up on the internet somewhere, basically. Frosty Respect says, do you have any tips on getting good at Python? Watch all my videos? No. Practice a lot. I think practice and projects are like, I get better at anything in programming. Yeah, and I think another important one is to talk with other people that program and like share code with people and get feedback from others. And I don't know, that way you can see how to improve. But that's my thought there. Bang plushy nudes. RKJ says, time to play the lawn people or fan game. It was the lawn people. I hear the lawn people. Yeah, it's the lawn people. It's the lawn people. It's not magic fuckery, it's AI and science. Yes. Nick just says, are you gonna try NVIDIA Broadcast? What is NVIDIA Broadcast? Is that their own OBS thingy thing? Turn any room into a home? Huh. Oh, it's a plugin. I see. Isn't that not the same as RTX Voice? Except maybe it does some more like backgroundy stuff too? AI-powered content creation features. I see. Hey, what's up, Giving Depression XD? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Man, Giving Depression, that's right in the field. Oh, you also have NKO SIP. I see, Junk Time Lord. You have one of Michaela's sub emotes. RKJ says, watch all of Anthony's streams. He codes a lot, Kappa. Come on now. Okay, so let's look at the GitHub API that we need to do for this. GitHub API, install repositories. Is it this one? Is it this one? Yes. Get installation repositories. So we need to make an API for this. Why is it in web? Move that file at some point. API list installations. So we want API list installation repos, and it needs an access token. List repo. That's the URL. api.github.com. Headers equals. I think we just need this. Repos equals something. Repos.sort. Key equals lambda repo dot. I think it's repo. Turn repos. Let's breakpoint here, and we'll do repos equals GitHub API list repos. ID equals contents install ID. I think there's actually more information that I need than just install ID in this. But fortunately, we can control this JSON blob, so that I'm not super concerned about that. Because we also need the other information about the install, because we need to put the install. But let's get this working first. Install ID. Kamiko says, my plan for financial freedom is to start streaming, make it to affiliate, then paying my friend to create super cute emotes, and then people will sub just for the emotes, and I'm rich. Yeah, I mean, that does actually work for a lot of people. It can be go. Philosophy Spec says, I'm a beginner. I know fundamentals like strings, variables, and numbers. I see. So if you're at that stage, I would suggest learning a little bit more of the fundamentals. And I think I have a video about this. Is that one of these videos? Unknown command explains. Uh-oh. That would mean my bot is broken. What do you mean unknown command explains? It should be right here. Oh. I see. There's a typo here. I see. Explains getting started. How is this working for? Yeah, so I would recommend watching this video. It talks about like how I think about programming and getting started with stuff. Fix typo with command alias with explains. Explain. Get cherry pick whip. Get push head. Get check out whip. Get rebase dash I origin master. Okay, we can restart as well. Cool. I removes background certain things. Oh, cool. Yeah, nice. Gaming Depression says, damn, in feels, yeah. Sarcastic Dante says, can I get feedback on my program? Shh. Well, you can just do this? That's cool. This is a very interesting way to do Hello World in GCC. I didn't know you could do includes as a command line arguments. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. The Semper emote strategy sure works, yeah. Hey, what's up, Nerdy Laka? Hello. Pronerjay says, I have a senior full stack interview in 25 minutes. Any last minute tips? Full stack. So you're gonna have to do front end as well. Oh, it's for Angular. I mean, I wouldn't worry so much about knowing specifically Angular, but like knowing some front end framework is kind of useful. But good luck, Proner J. I'm sure you'll do fine. Drink Time says, by the way, I can't pay for subs just yet, but I have 5 gifted subs. Nice. Andrea Next says, I never spend money on Twitch. Yeah, you just get gifted subs. You get gifted subs somehow. Aren't you like 12, Andrea Next? That's funny. You damn zoomer. Hey, what's up, Marco Dev? Hello, hello. Printer J says I'm doomed. Got it. It's for Angular. Don't show up. Save yourself. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, Printer J is also a streamer. If you guys don't know, so check out their channel as well. Nope, that didn't get template. There we go. Check out their channel as well. But yeah, let's try this. We've got this tab. GitHub API is not defined. Pre-commit.ci import GitHub API. We're gonna move that. Git move pre-commit.ci web GitHub API pre-commit.ci. Oh, import GitHub API. Okay. Repo is not defined. Indeed. Pre-commit API from pre-commit.ci.data.repo import repo. We also need. Oops. We also need install repo and install repos. Don't ask why. It's a bit of a rabbit hole. Unauthorized. Oh, yeah, I did this super wrong. I did this super wrong. We passed in the install ID here. We need to get an access token for it. Lambda update install. MyPy would have told me about that. Access token equal or token equals. This. And we actually don't need any repository or permissions, so I think we can just use install ID here. And token. That works a little bit better. Oh my goodness. Chat, you guys are all over the place today. Anything says bits from ads, subs from Prime, and GIFs. Oh. Tell them to switch to a WASM-based front-end framework. Meme-driven development. Talking about following stuff. Still no GLHF badge, and AWC bot feels bad. I mean, send a patch to Android Linux to really want it to happen. Authorized is a weird word being turned into an author. Yeah, authorization is kind of a weird word now that you think about it. That's pretty weird. Okay. But it looks like we should have responses now. Just this big old blob. Blend responses. We got one response. So we've got responses 0. Actually, let's save this to a file so that it's easier to read through. And that way I don't need to do the same debugging some other time. Simple responses. Installation repos retrieval.json. Okay, so this is what we've got here. And what do we need out of this? There's a lot of stuff in here. Okay. Pre-commit.ci. GitHub API. So I need to look at the shape of this repo object. Data repo. Oh, this has a lot of parameters. Okay. Repo for resp in responses for repo in what? In resp repositories. Yes, we're doing a double for loop list comprehension, which is a fun one. And we need repo ID, we need repo, we need install ID, we need account. Oh, this one's easy. Account ID, we need account name, we need default branch, and we need private. All of those things. Yeah, bits for ads doesn't always work for people. I don't really know what the deal is there. Sometimes it's enabled, sometimes it's not. But I'm gonna go fill up my water. I will be right back, and then we'll figure out where we're gonna piece all of the information into this thing from here. But you know, it seems like some of this stuff is gonna be pretty straightforward. But I will see you guys in a sec while I go get my water. All right, we're back. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Kimikita says, "How dare you do 2 for loops? Don't you know that's n squared?" It's not actually n squared. It's linear over the number of repos. But it's paginated, so this is going through each of the paginations. So it's not so bad. Only if you reticulate the splines. Oh, no. Kamika says, Coding Garden has basically done what I want to do with affiliate and emotes. Welcome to the stream, Cupid lover. What's up? What are you on about, bud? Perrier King says, I'm learning Python. Can somebody explain regular syntax versus writing code versus open source? Oh, so open source for me is basically just like putting code up on GitHub that people can freely, you know, use or see or whatever. And I guess, you know, for me, open source is about building software that other people use. And so, you know, I spend a lot of time building tools and infrastructure for other people as well. Yeah, Drunk Time Lord has a good description there. Open source is just the idea of keeping your software in the open, letting other people use it and contribute to it. Yes, I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. But yeah, I maintain a bunch of like big open source projects. You don't have to maintain big open source projects to, you know, do open source. It's not a huge. It's just not really like gated in any sort of way. Like anyone can build any sort of software that they want and, you know, put it out there for the world to see. Hey, what's up, Marco Dev? Hello, hello. It's very straightforward, a lot less complicated than I thought. Very cool. Yeah, there's let's see, is that in this set of videos? Open source. Yeah, so there's a video about how to get started in open source, which I recommend. Aren't Tesla cars programmed in Python? Tesla has all sorts of programming languages that run on the cars. It's actually kind of terrifying how much different code runs on cars. So Sex, I'd just like to interject for a moment. What you're referring to as Linux is in fact GNU Linux, or as I've been recently taken to calling it, GNU plus Linux. It's good copy pasta. Why did you rename your bot to Sil 6, right? Hey, what's up, Nanda993? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Okay, repo ID. Repo ID. Repo should be repo name. We already got install ID, account ID, repo owner ID, account name, repo account login. And I'm actually curious whether this default branch shows up for repos that don't have a default branch created yet. So we're going to do some of that in a sec as well. Hey, what's up, Pkung55? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. This is repo private. Let's see, default branch. God, I hope that shows up in here somewhere. Default branch, there we go. Repo default branch. And let's see if there's any of this other information that we might want to get in here. So I'm not sure that... If we can fill out as much information right now, we might as well. I know we can generate this, so we don't need that. Oh, we need these as well. Do we want the description? I don't think we do. I don't think it really matters. That's just more that's just more injection points for code, so I think we can leave that out. Size 16. What do you think this is possibly referring to? Like kilobytes? Megabytes? Bits? It's a weird number. But yeah, I don't think we need any of this. Any of the rest of this? Adrianex says, is that good enough for any key? Oh, is that what the GLHF badge is supposed to be? It's supposed to be an any key? I mean, show how it renders in here, and then ship it. Hey, what's up, my Maga? Hello, hello. GNU/Linux. But yeah, I think this will work. I think this will work. So let's rerun this. After we put commas in place. Oh, we don't have the install ID here. Oh, that's actually a problem. Because I don't think we get it back in this response at all. Well, we can just pass it in. Install ID int. So we should have access to it at that point. So it's a little bit awkward here that this does that, but I think it's probably fine. Cupid Lover says, any idea how I could use Python while bypassing admin? Are you looking for 0 days? I mean, find a vulnerability first, and then use Python, I guess. One does not simply bypass admin, though. But if you've already bypassed admin, then have at it, buddy. Okay, this should work now. Key error account. Oh, it's owner, not account. Why did I think it was account? Oh, because it was account up here? I had it right on this line. Hey, nice. A bunch of numbers that I'm not sure we're going to ever use, but it does look correct at least. My manga says, I thought Slack was the biggest oh, for Electron? Oh, for things going slow? Yeah. You got Slack, you've got Chrome, you've got Dixord, you've got a bunch of Electron apps. Wait, Slack is no longer an Electron? What? I haven't used Slack in months, so this is a year ago. I think it's still Electron. At least a year ago it was, unless they have rewritten it since then. This is 2019. Yeah, I think it's still Electron. Because Electron's basically the easiest way to host a JavaScript rendering engine on desktop, so I don't see why they would rewrite away from that. Okay, this looks good. What other information do I need to pass through here? pre-commit.ci data install. We still need these informations, so those need to get passed through to this Lambda thing. Just checked it's still Electron. Yeah, makes sense. Electron also is the best way to make your RAM go. Hey, what's up, Petty King? Hello. Do you think it's necessary to learn HTML along with Python? Depends on what you're doing. QB Lover says, so what are you currently building on? If you do Bang Project, you can learn more about what I'm working on, but I'm writing a GitHub app thing that will provide a series of checks based on linters and code formatters in the GitHooks framework that I've created. And that sounds like a lot of buzzwords, but that's the easiest way to represent it. Okay, so this is hard to get. I guess I could just retrieve the install. Like not super worry about this. Hey, what's up, Cupid Lover? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. List repositories. How do I get info about the install itself? List app installations accessible to the token. I could do this. No, this is a user token. That's not helpful. What happens if we just get GitHub API dot what? Yeah, this is using a user token. Oh, this is wrong. This should have been a different... This should have been AT headers, not U2S. I don't know why U2S worked there. Let me actually just make sure that that still works after I change it to that. Okay, cool. So this should have been access token headers. Probably means... No, this one's supposed to be user to server. That's supposed to be access token, that's supposed to be access token. Oh, also we can do this to make this one line shorter. Okay, those are all right. I just accidentally typed in that one for some reason. But GitHub API.get, or is it dot what? Dot rec. On REQ. What happens if we just do /installation? This equals GitHub API.at headers token 404 not found. Damn it. None of these are what I want. Okay, so I just need to pass this information along. That's fine. That is fine. SQLite. Data, local / web. So sorry for sessions. I believe this is in here now. Yeah, that is the install URL, and I need these two informations as well. Seems fine. Seems fine. Kimbiga says, I wish that responded with buzz 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 buzz. What have you linked to my interlinux? Oh, I see. I see. Why is it this color? Shouldn't it be the keycap color? Yeah, this seems fine though. Fuji says hi to use a window manager. Yes? Oh, it lagged super hard there for some reason. How are you with some C++? I'm pretty good at C++. I've spent, I don't know, half a decade writing C++. Roller says, how are the new headphones? These are the old headphones right now. Good. The one issue that I have so far, and this is super petty, which is real annoying for me, they make it so it's really hard for me to hear myself talk and understand like how loudly I'm speaking. Because I'm not used to noise canceling headphones. I'm used to like really low quality headphones where, you know, I can actually hear myself, but the sound to me is very, very strange. So I have not started using them full time yet, but I try them out several times a day to hopefully get used to it and talk to myself while wearing them. But I think I'm not quite ready to use them on stream. But they're really nice. Oh my god, it's so different. It's very, very different. But anyway, we're still using the crappy ones for now. MFUSC says, ooh, SQLite is used in Chromium under local? I think so. I don't know. I'm not familiar with Chromium. But I'm using SQLite. This is for my local fake implementation of DynamoDB. I'm using SQLite to pretend to be DynamoDB. Oh, air quality is on the rise. It was single digits the other day, so it's a little bit more smoke there. But yeah. Fuji says, which window manager are you using? I start to use them, and is it worth a try? I use the Anthony window manager. I manually drag windows around. This is just default Ubuntu GNOME. So whatever the default is. Hey, what's up? This is ZTV. Hello, welcome back. Good to see you again. What are we doing today? We're GitHub APIing some stuff. So I need to actually put more in this JSON blob. Install URL to be this, and account ID to be this, and account name to be this. So we'll get all of that information into this blob here, because we need to do an update against the data. I actually needed that open. We don't need this anymore. Oops. So we need to retrieve install ID. We need install URL. Install URL. We need account ID. And we need account name. And then we need to do our two big puts here. So pre-commit.ci.iface import web store. We need to do web store.put installation. No, put install put. That's what it's called. And GitHub install those. Construct that object. Install repo and install repos. I think that's the shape of that object. Install ID, URL, ID, name. Cool. Repos equals install repo, which is repo ID, repo, and private. Repo.repo ID, repo.repo, repo.private. This is tuple. It's fine. And then install repos, install repos. So that should do that. That should put it into the can import name install from data. So this is data.install, I believe. Is install. There we go. Hey, what's up, DayTTV? Hello, welcome back. Good to see you again. Internet says which one? One of these times is going to be Rickroll, so I'm going to open this off screen every time. This is real dark. I'd pick a lighter color than this. Like, pick the keycap color. If you open the image, not the image address. Like, pick this gray in here. I think that's what I would do. Okay, so it should have put it into the database now, so this should be no longer a 404. Cool, and it lists the repos. That's good. Oops. But this is a 404, which is the second part of this that we need to do, which is to put all of those repos in. I think we actually just do Web store dot repos put repos. I think that's all I need to do here. Is it really that simple? Surely it can't be that simple. SQL table row has 8 columns, but 6 values were supplied. Oh, I also moved around the implementation so that all of the local stuff now sits in this local directory because it was harder for me to figure out where things were before. So this is a little bit less all over the place now. Repos has 8 columns indeed. Repos put. Oh, I know what happened here. We have 2 things here that should be install repos. Because we have 2 separate data types here. We have the repo repos and we have the install repo repos, which are simpler. Now this is a little bit, a little bit weird that I have 2 different data types here, but I did some quick math, and if I use the other data type here, this table consumes like 5 times as much, 5 times as many read capacity units, and I don't actually use the data. So I'm intentionally slimming down this repo model here because I don't need to render all that stuff. So I'm doing this to save a little bit of stuff here. Because this dynamic typing is evil, it is known. So if I would have run mypy against this file, if I would have left it like this and run pre-commit run mypy files, pre-commit.ci, lambda, update, install, mypy will tell me that I fucked up here. Like it'll say incompatible types in assignment. So it's really just I didn't run mypy. But yeah, so that's on me for not using my tools properly. Why are you still complaining? Why are you still complaining? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. You have 8. I bet the query is wrong. I bet the query is wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, what they got? Insufficient question marks here. Insufficient question marks. Okay, but now I should be able to do I need -mpb. I'm confident that it'll work. It'd be nice if SQLite could have some sort of knowledge there. Anyway, it succeeded now, so this should render properly. What is our error here? Install is not defined. Oh, I didn't fix the front end. Web templates repo. Repo.count ID and repo.count name. And this should work better now? What do you mean install? Oh. Hey! And this renders again. It works again. My Micah says, Anthony not running MyPy while developing his tool that will run his other tool that auto runs MyPy. Yeah. It's a little bit of a little bit silly and a little bit of a cell phone. I totally agree. Hey, what's up? Stigs was taken. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, this all works now. But now to see if it works with AWS is the other question. Oh, also I need to hook all the stuff up. I didn't hook all the things up yet. It's a circle of flies. The any key background is white. What are you talking about, Ian? Really nice. Yeah, it's not pure white though. You can actually pull the like grayscale color out of there. Yes, it is. It's not pure white. I'll leave you. I don't believe you. Where's this little guy here? So this is white, but this is not white. It's off-white. It's definitely off-white. This one might be white though. Actually, I think this is just transparent here. I didn't realize that it was actually an any key. Maybe it is white. Fine. Fucking fine. Fine. How do I do the color picker just to actually validate this? Color. Color picker. Yeah, it's off white. It is off white. It is very close to white though, but it's F0F 8FF. So it's slightly not white. White, says my Micah, yes. It's white for me, what the hell? That pixel was white. The other pixel was not though. Huh, weird. Maybe some of the pixels are. Weird. Maybe I clicked on a pixel that happens to not be white? I don't know. Anyway. Fudu says, have you seen Python 3.9? I actually did a cool video about Python 3.9, where you can see all the new fancy stuff. It's actually one of my more popular YouTube videos currently. Like I think it has almost 1,000 views now. Oh, have 1,000 views. Anyway, it's the most popular video that I posted in quite a while. So check it out. It's pretty good. You know, off by 50% of the magnitude. My bad. Okay. So part of what I want to do here is trigger SNS to do this actual update, because I'm not going to be able to just run this on my terminal here. That's not gonna. I can't just sit there and update everyone's stuff there. So we got to do this automatically. But I want to simulate this locally by running the command on my computer. So you can see iFace. So I had already started doing pubsub here, and we're just gonna do publish because I don't actually have the other end of this. Publish, which will be a callable, which takes a string for the topic and dict stir any for the data, and returns none. And so we'll do pubsub interfaces equals local pubsub dot publish equals. And we'll do one for AWS as well. AWS pubsub.publish. And we'll be using SNS for this, and we'll be using I don't know yet for that one. Pre-commit.ci.impl.aws import pubsub as AWS pubsub. And we'll do the same thing for local. Local pubsub there. Ride the hype to get the views, right, Kambiko? Brokamirs, welcome back. Way to set them OTD to Lord Walrus. Kambiko's reset it to no. I like that. Fudu says, is it good? Is it worth switching to from 3.8? I mean, in my opinion, you should always update to the latest Python patch or minor version. These things are constantly improving and getting faster and better. Just to keep Anthony's blood pressure down, yeah. Rude, says Broken Mirrors, yes. Yes, indeed. Okay. So, what was I doing? We need to implement both of these, the local pubsub and the AWS pubsub. Let's do the local one first. Pre-commit.ci impl local pubsub.py publish topic stir data dict stir any to none. From typing import dict from typing import any, and we'll actually copy that to pre-commit.ci impl AWS pubs .py as well. And we're gonna manually have a topic mapping here. So update install to pre-commit.ci.lambda.update install. This is just kind of manual for that. This will be our subprocess that we run. Actually, I've never done a fire and forget subprocess. Let's see how to do that. I'm sure there's a way to just like run a script and like not wait on it. Maybe it's like no up something or another. No wait. No wait. Subprocess Python 3. Can subprocess.call be invoked without waiting for it? I want to run. Sorry, got distracted. This is somebody asking about pre-commit on Stack Overflow. I want to run the pre-commit hooks to run in the pipeline, but in instances where the stack analysis fails because of hooks that's flagging an error for reasons that are acceptable, I would like to be able to override the pipeline. Yeah, you'd use or true or skip environment variable. Environment variable. But no verify just skips the whole thing. So you just not run it at all, right? I think they don't know what they're asking for. Why is this a duplicate? These are so funny. This guy posted a question, and he posted a link to the question, and the answer says use this, and then they're not using this, so that's why it's a duplicate. You didn't read, sir. But anyway. This isn't quite right. This creates a zombie. Possible duplicate of this. This is Windows specific. Oh, that's specific to Win32, yeah. I typoed interfaces. Indeed. Indeed. Thank you for that. Tanj Puria says, what do you think about the GitHub CLI? I don't use it. I don't need it. I usually just shell commands. Brookmere says, whoa, if he just runs shell commands like that without reading or understanding. Right? This is Windows. I think the simplest way is to use the os.spawn family of functions with p no wait. But spawn is deprecated. Oh, hey! I know this guy. This is one of the PyTest core devs. But these are all deprecated, I'm pretty sure. Right? POSIX spawn. Provides more powerful facilities for spawning new processes. If mode is p no wait, the function returns the process ID of the new process. Somehow I feel like this is not the right thing to do. Hey, what's up, Art Time? Art Time, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I guess we can just fucking try it, right? os.spawn, os.p no wait, bash. Spawn what? Spawn VE? Spawn VP. Spawn VP. Bash, and then V is vector, right? Path args. I want spawn VP. Yeah, I'm surprised there's no bash process there. But this will become a zombie here. Wait, this isn't the right sleep process, is it? Oh, it does say sleep 100. Let's try sleep 5, so that way we'll actually be able to see. Okay, so it has sleep 5. This might become a zombie after. Yeah, so this is a zombie process. That's not what we want to do. Hey, Stiggs was taken. Thank you for subscribing with Twitch Prime. Appreciate the subscription and welcome to the stream. This is your first stream, Stiggs was taken, isn't it? Well, you followed earlier, right? But thank you, appreciate it. Snapshot says, "Have you started using the virtual desktop in Windows?" I have not. I don't know what that is. RKJ says, "Are you looking for something to implement a double fork and detach to a daemon?" Kind of. Kamiko says, "Ugh, Stack Overflow has gotten gradually worse. It was a lot easier to ask questions 5 years or so ago. Now, well-written questions are being closed because people with internet points and powers don't bother reading the questions, deciding to show off, and attempts to make toxic answers more friendly are rejected." I think that's kind of true in a lot of cases, but I also think there's like exact duplicates where people could put a comment on the question and get a clarification and like improve the answer instead of like having a sprawling set of low-quality duplicates. Art Time says, "Run tu sub when I see Linux." What? I see. Hey, what's up, Kumikaze? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Stig says, "Sure thing. Thanks for all your hard work on these projects." Awesome. Well, I'm glad you appreciate my work. That's awesome. I Wander says, "Do they just mean Windows subsystem for Linux?" Maybe. I actually talk about why I don't use WSL on this, the video that is linked here. Brookmare says, "How can you have a set of duplicates?" Okay, I don't mean set mathematically. I mean like, you know, set. Hey, Konik has subscribed with Prime. 6 months of subscription. Really appreciate that, Konik. And welcome back to Septum. 6 months. Damn, that's a lot. Appreciate that. Kamika says, "It wasn't a jab at you closing that particular question. There's lots of crap out there. Yay." RKJ says, "You know what? I might just say fuck it to try and do this with sub-process. It might be easier to just actually run a separate thing." Yeah, because this is a double fork stuff. Also tabs. Yeah, and I'm okay just like this is I'm overthinking this a lot. I just, yeah. Does no hub do what I want? I don't fucking know. I can also just like send this to the queue even though it's not a queue. I guess I can just try it again. I can just try it. Process.call. No up dash c sleep 5. No, that's foregrounded. That doesn't do what I want either. Hey, what's up, Milky? Hello, hello. Are you running code? Kind of. Brookmere says, fuck, I actually felt clever for making a joke once. I mean, it was pretty good. Stanjo says, control Windows key plus D, and then control Windows key plus left. Oh, so virtual desktops? Yeah, I don't do that. I have enough screens that I don't need separate desktops. But I used to when I only had one screen, I would use virtual screens. But I just actually arrange my windows, and you can see how much space that I'm wasting. Because like, no, I have plenty of screen real estate. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it into a queue. Or I could just, you know, run it in process. Yeah, because I'm only dealing with small data, so fuck it. I'm not gonna do this super fancy. We're just gonna sub process. Screw it. Impl local sub. Subprocess.call. We don't care about the actual result here. I'm also suddenly hungry. And equals this dot executable dash m topics topic. JSON.dumps data. It fits. Okay, I think this will work. Oops, for our local implementation. I know this blocks. I don't particularly care because it's going to be fast enough locally. I'm not going to be indexing thousands of data of repositories locally, so we'll get there. Oh yeah, you and Milky are badge buddies. You guys both have the bits badge. Milky's missing the VIP badge. I can make you. You deserve it, Milky. You can be a VIP. Solo says I'm his brother and I have no VIP badge. Yeah, you can have VIP too. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Yo, what's up, Tubeworm? How's it going? Who says hello, fellow nerds and thunk? That's me. That's me. Tubeworm says, if you have some spare time, let's say I want a list thingy with custom methods. So I went with user list because I'm from the 90s. How the fuck do I type hint it? You can use sequence. You can use some of the ABC types, the abstract base class types. But yes, making a list is actually really, really complicated. Hey, what's up? It's me, Johnny P. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Let me show you my pain with that. Python/mypy. Because you have to do like crazy overrides. Get item. Actually, I think we could just do author as me. Author me. How to implement the overload of set item for mutable sequence. Yeah, so this was pretty close, but not quite there. Not quite there. But yeah, it's real tricky. I actually should probably do a video about this. Video idea. Typing a custom sequence. Custom mutable sequence. Because it is complicated, and I agree, but this is pretty close to what I got. Milky says thank you for caving. Hey, what's up, Specs? How's it going? Specs says assembly plus hacking really do be happening. Finally, oh, you're doing some cool assembly stuff there. That's kind of cool. Welcome back, Specs. By the way, Sphinx. So many VIPs, yes. Imagine not giving your brother mod. I don't think he wants to be mod. Brigmare says this is probably vague, but you could probably use a wrapper class that has internal list. Yeah, that would also work as well. Instead of like trying to pretend to be a list. Then again, I've done the pretend to be a list thing myself. You can also use protocols. I find protocols work really well for this. Babby actually has a protocol that does this. Workspace Babby protocol. Is it in there? Protocol. Oh, I guess I didn't actually make this inherit any specific protocol. But it does implement a very specific set item, del item, and insert. This looks a lot like a list. A wrist. It looks like a list, but it's not a list. Where's the other protocol? Maybe I got rid of the protocol. Yeah, there used to be a protocol for, oh, here it is, indexable. Oh no, this is different. I don't know then. Oh, I like how I wrote a chain map here. And a frozen dictionary. Deed says, newcomer to Linux here. I recently gotten into Linux, but for some school projects I need Windows. I was wondering if it's better to use VirtualBox or KeyMove KVM virtualization. I like VirtualBox, and I put a video together setting up a virtual machine. Virtual machine? Yeah, so I like VirtualBox personally, but then again, it's because I have very little experience with KEMU and KVM. I've heard KVM is amazing though, but I just haven't done that myself. Yeah, see, he doesn't want to be mod. Easy. Spec says, hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing well today. I'm a little bit hungry right now, but other than that, I think things are going well. Hey, what's up, Kate Sharon? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Milky says, how does it feel to be Anthony's brother? Sola says, it feels like a mountain I can never climb, but it's inspiring to look at. Yikes. Yikes. Oof. Tuber says, VirtualBox on Linux is somewhat shit. Yeah, I've kind of had that same experience. So you'll probably have a better experience with KVM if you're using a Linux host. Sola says, I followed a lot of Anthony's classes and stuff in high school and first year of college, and I found out I'm smart and good, but not as smart as he was. I see. Yaone says, I've always wanted to learn Python. like a Python underwear? But here I am doing the codes. You are doing the codes. But yeah, Yaone, if you want to check out one of my videos, what is the video for that one? Is it getting started? Yeah, so check out this getting started with programming. It's usually a pretty good, I think it's a pretty good description about my advice on getting started with stuff, so you might be able to follow that and achieve your goal of learning some Python. Okay, but that's that. Let's implement the AWS pub sub. So let's see, Bodo 3 SNS publish. You get on the client here. It's Bodo 3. And we need to what? Publish. Ugh, we need to somehow get the topic, Arn? That's annoying. Can I get it from by name? Get topic attributes. What do you take? Display name? Topic Arn. How do I get the topic Arn? Free get topic Arn by name. How to extract the topic's Arn number? Okay. Topic from Arn. Oh, I need to get the account ID. Gross. Gross. Why is this gross? Zedek says, it's been a long time since I saw one of your streams. You didn't have a keyboard cam. Yeah, yo, that's been a real long time. Welcome back, Zedek. Hello, hello. But yeah, it's been a lot has changed, I think. I guess. I mean, my content is still basically the same, but I'm partnered now. I have a keyboard cam. I've been improving my production quality a bit. But I think the stream is mostly the same. Is this a new shirt? No, but I don't wear this one very often because I don't know. I feel like it's slightly too fancy for stream. You know, it's a little bit nicer than some of the other shirts that I wear on stream. So I don't wear this one too often. But I do like it. It's a good shirt. But yeah, I don't wear this one all that often. It is a new, not yet unbuttoned shirt. You're right, Too Warm. There haven't been gift subs today. So it says, today I had to do a front-end exercise for a potential employer. That was fun. Too bad JavaScript doesn't have collections like Python does. Yeah, it would be nice if JavaScript had nice things. It would have made it easier, but making a map works too. Yeah. Melky says, I regret doing app backends with Node and Express. I mean, Node and Express is pretty good from what I've done with it. Python is shit, says Tubeworm. Yeah, it is also kind of shit. Yanai says, I know all the basic stuff, but never able to get past it. I've been using PyCharm. So I would suggest like building projects, and that way you have to learn in order to build stuff. RKJ says this isn't a job interview, Anthony. I'm just, every day I'm interviewing for Twitch chat. I've gotta look sharp, you know? The Chosen One says, why is every software developer internship JavaScript? My internship was in Python, so... Although I was hired to write JavaScript, which was a thing. This is actually really annoying. That... Let me just read every API here. Add permission, no. Can paginate, no. Maybe I can do list topics and filter? List topics. Just next. That's not what we want. Create topic, delete endpoint, delete topic, no. List endpoints, no. List subscriptions, list topics. Yeah, it just needs topic arc. Why is this such an ugly API? I really don't like this. Okay, but we're gonna take this code here. I don't like this. I really don't like this. What am I working on today? We got fancy commands for that too as well. I'm working on pre-commit.ci, which is a GitHub app for GitHub that runs pre-commit as a CI task. Melgadev says, what is your background? Italian? I'm like 4th generation in the United States, so any of my actual background is really only for vanity at this point. But I'm like 3/8 Italian. I'm like some amount of generic Eastern European, like Czechoslovakian. There's some German in there, I think, if I remember correctly. I don't know. It's white mutt. We'll put it that way. But the last name, Sottile, in Italian. The hand motion is very important. Yane said, I've done a basic calculator project, but I want to know more about UART, but when I read about it, I get too overwhelmed. Yo, you and me both. UART is actually pretty complicated. I have a project where I've started working on UART. But unfortunately, since my capture card is fried, I'm not gonna be able to work on this project for a while. But I guess I'll show you what I've got. I can't really show you the actual switch parts of it though. But I have this little guy here, which is a Pro Micro, and I've flashed custom C code onto this, and I can plug this into my Nintendo Switch and use this as a controller. And what I wanted to do was plug this into some pins that hook up to my computer, and then use Python with UART to control the controller using my keyboard, so that I could play my Switch using the keyboard. But I've kind of put this project on hold to work on my CI project for a while. Wrong button, sorry. And so I haven't really had time to pick this project back up and work on it some more. But it took me quite a while to figure out what I got working, but it does seem, it kind of works. Modulo Divide says, what are we working on today? You can do Bang today. Bang project. Oh, I guess I just did that. Perfect. Brookmere says, haven't written code in a week. Instead, documentation for users. Oh no. Oh no. Just docs all day. I want to be able to write tests for serial data protocols. Yeah, that's where stuff gets real tricky. Melky says, gonna go hang out with my mom. Bye, chat. Bye, Anthony. Hopefully you have a great weekend, and thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. Melky says, that is sweet. I'm first gen. Oh, first gen. That's why you know all your languages still. Tuber says, that face when you put date times in your database, boot up your Enterprise Flask RESTful API. Everything seems to be GMT, and you don't recall doing time zones. Oh no. Your hands need to be more animated passes in Italian. Yeah, that's fair. Are you full-time on Twitch? So I was laid off from my job in April, and I have kind of told myself I want to spend like 6 to 9 months trying to build this startup idea that I've had for a long-ass time. And so yes, for now I am kind of full-time on Twitch, although realistically I don't think my startup is going to be successful, and then I will re-enter the workforce and become a cog on the machine as usual, but yeah. What's the startup idea? It's what I'm working on right now. You can actually read more about it here. But it is a GitHub app linter code formatter service that does everything that this open source tool does, but it does it, fast, accurate, and with nice features. And yeah, the plan is to make a pro version for private repos and more concurrency, but also a hosted enterprise version of this, since I've basically created the same thing at the last 2 companies that I've worked at. And like I know, for instance, Lyft is spending close to $1 million running essentially this same service, and I could provide them a software as a service version of it that is significantly cheaper for them to run. But anyway, that's what I'm working on. And I'm very close to having a almost done version of this, but yeah. Import Delta 3 dot. Oh, I wonder if I can use a resource protocol. Resource protocol Boto 3 SNS. Resource. Topic. No, it takes in the ARN. Dang it. I was hoping it didn't take the ARN. They all take the ARNs, so we gotta build these ARNs somehow or another. And that's actually really annoying. Okay. This is what the ARN looks like. So it is topic stir return ARN AWS SNS region. Somehow I gotta get region. I'm guessing this is account ID. Account ID, and then topic. Somehow I gotta get the account ID. Get account ID from Boto 3. I can probably get that from get color identity. You can get it from the STS API. Yeah, this is what I want. Identity equals this. And we want to cache that because holy crap, that took forever. Import functools. Functools.lru cache. Count info. Class accounts info named tuple, and we'll have what? We have account. Do we also get region out of that? Oh no, how do I get region? I thought get color identity would tell me my region too. It does not. Account ID stir region. Let's stir, but we gotta figure out how to get the current region. AWS STS get current region. Am I just dumb and this actually has the region in it? It does not. Oh well. Super cool. Yeah, I'm excited for this. Brookmayer says, does anyone have experience with the Snowflake Cloud, or is it just big hype? I've not seen anything about that. Big IPO this week. What? How have I never even heard of it? Snowflake IPO. What is Snowflake? What are you? How data platform? I've literally never heard of them. Are they like data science-y bullshit? Is that why I've never heard of them? Are we winning? Yeah. Hey, what's up, Shazrobot? Hello, hello. Thinking Pizza says session.session. Oh yeah, that would probably work. Cool. And it looks like this is probably cheap. Return account info. And what? We need to do STS. account ID equals count. Just to make this a little bit easier to debug later. Okay, account info equals account info. I wonder if I can do this for the SQS queue, because we also do a call there. And if we can avoid an API call, that would be great. Impl queuing, AWS queuing, get queue URL. I wonder if we can construct this without needing to do that. SQS equals beta3.client SQS.get queue URL. Queue name equals. I think we only have one queue now. Run.FIFO. Yeah, we could generate this without making this API call. Because it is the account ID. Yes. Impl AWS account info.py. Pub sub. We will take this and put it in account info. STS. Hey, what's up, Breezy? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Yes, sub. pre-commit.ci.impl.avs account info import account info. And then do that. And then we can go over here and do similarly from pre-commit.ci.impl.avs.account info import account info. Hey, what's up, Franklin1414? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. So here we can do. Where did that go? Turn https q.amazonaws.com/account ID /queue name. And then we can get rid of get queue URL here. And Kahaya, thank you as well for following. Oh my god, I'm so far behind in chat. Oh my goodness. It's just data warehouse built on top of AWS, says PC Timley. Interesting. Oh, it's like mode. Oh, okay, well now I just don't care. A little bit easier to work with than Redshift. Yeah, I guess Redshift is kind of annoying. Hey, what's up, Dim Sum Cart? Hello, welcome back. Tuber says there are 5 horsemen now. Yellow horse of BitConnect level bullshit. Look at that fancy ass website, right? Tuber says, how do I get good? How do I reach the level of being capable of doing this shit for hours and not dying? I mean, sometimes after stream, I turn off my computer and I lay face down on my bed and try and think about what I've done. So not always am I capable of doing this either. Hey, what's up, Alexa? Hello, hello, welcome back. He's got Python blood in his face. He talked with Snick. Yeah, am I parcel tongue now? Michaela. Somebody bonked Michaela for that. Profiterole says make XP to get good. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing, in a way. In a way. Okay, what was I doing? We got the iron, and now we can do... Oh, we actually don't need to cache this anymore, either, because this is just a simple string operation, and the actual cache bit is in here. Hey, what's up, Profiterole? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Is that supposed to be like casserole, but with profit? So I like the name. It's pretty cool. Publish. We want clients.publish. Topic iron equals topic iron. Topic. And then message is json.dumps data. I think that's what we want to do here. I think that's right. No, it says dessert? Oh, it's a cream puff. I know them as cream puffs. They're so fucking good. Even the like shitty frozen ones are so good. Oh my goodness. They're so good. They're so good. So good. Oh my goodness. Now I'm even more hungry. Look what you've done, Profiterole. Hey, what's up, Lemon Sauce? Hello, hello. Welcome back. Shazarot says, what I always worry about when I'm doing programming is, there is a better way to do this. I don't know what it is, but there is a better way to do this. Yo, I worry about that too. But sometimes, you know, you just fucking make it work. That's the thing about programming, especially at companies, is like, ship a minimally viable product. If it works, fuck it, whatever. It doesn't really matter if it's the most efficient way. Just ship it. And you can always incrementally improve it as you go along. Sola says, I'm just putting my brain in the Pokemon daycare and finding that current patch in RSE that lets you gain infinite steps. Wait, there's an infinite step glitch in... Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. There's the bit of land where there's the currents, and you can just walk on the land and it gives you steps. Yeah. AWC ship it, yeah. I have to kill 12,801 more boars to reach level 60 in programming. We taped down the button, yeah. It wasn't really hacking, it was more just like abusing a tiny glitch. But you could also do the same thing with those, the bike waterfall things. You would just get on the acro bike instead of the mock bike and just sit there and go... I think running might have actually been faster. Thingy Pizza says, maybe client.meta.region name is faster than session. I don't know what session does. I think session just reads the data on disk. But it really doesn't matter, because we're only calling this once per process, because this cache will make it global after that. But yeah, so it's good. Let's run MyPy, see what MyPy has to say about things. Run MyPy, all files, and then hopefully we'll be able to put all this stuff together. Import named tuple. JSON is not defined. Okay. Argument region to account info has incompatible type tuple any. I put a comma somewhere. is my guess. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Cool. So my Pi is happy. So let's run this locally. Let's do the local version first. So quit that out. And the thing that we're trying to get working right now is clicking on this shows one repo, and I should be able to go to manage the repos, and I should be able to add a repo here and save it. And if I click on this now, it didn't work. Oh, because we didn't actually run the pub sub. Okay. I forgot to actually look up the pub sub stuff. Web app. From pre-commit.ci import pub sub to no trigger background job to update, install, and repos. Yeah, so we actually don't want to do put an empty install in case the background job fails. Interesting that I did that. I guess that makes sense. Pub sub.publish. We've got install update. And we need our data, which I believe is just install.asdict. And we also need to do this down here to do trigger the recalculate. So we should be able to do that here. And, oh. We need to actually figure out what this data looks like. Oh, I don't need to breakpoint that because we have it from before. Sample requests, payload, installation repositories added. JSON. Install. Like so. Like so. So now, we do this again. Let's remove demo 2 and add demo 3. Did I name this wrong? It's update install, not install update. Try this one more time, then I will catch up on chat, because I am super behind on chat. So we manage, delete repo 3, add repo 2, save. That should trigger our webhooks. Bunch of webhooks. And if we click into this now, hey, okay, it works. And then this page should render as well. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna add badge info to this page. Oh, we're getting so close to getting things working. So excited about this. But says, Tony-chan, I've re-looked into AutoPepe again. Should I be worried about this lib2to3 call? It uses lib2to3 still? Is this for the tokenize? Yes, this should use tokenize.open. But that's not available in Python 2. So yeah, you should be a little bit worried about this. It is going to start breaking, but this is easy to replace. Tokenize.open has its own implementation of this. So when AutoPep 8 drops Python 2, which probably makes sense when lib2to3 is gone, then yeah, this can be fixed. This is easy to fix, but yeah. I wouldn't be worried about it. Solo says there's a quote in the Pokemon games that eggs aren't actually made by Pokemon. I can't remember where or what game, but it's like, what the fuck? Yeah, isn't that in 4th gen somewhere? Hey, what's up, Pragmatic Lou, who says, did you ever feel like you had no motivation to code after work? Got a phase like this right now, it's pretty annoying. Yeah, that would happen to me a lot. Sometimes I would be super drained after work and not want to write code. And that's completely okay. Like, you can just code at your job and not code at home. That's fine. That's completely acceptable. Hey, what's up, Ivalo? Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. And Bitchid! Bitchid, how's it going? Welcome back, buddy. Good to see you. Hey! Yo! Welcome back to the stream! Okay, I wanted to create a repo that doesn't have a default branch. Maybe one of these already satisfies that. Like, what is demo 2? What are you? You have thing. What about demo 3? Demo 3 does not. So let's add demo 3 and see what that looks like. Let's see what that looks like. Any way to click back to this? But let's add demo 3. And look at it in our database. Local / web select star from repos. It defaults to master. Okay. Seems fine. That seems fine. What's this? Service, repo ID, name, install ID, account name, default branch. Cool. Well, that's working well. Let me run the AWS version of this. Somehow I suspect we're gonna have trouble with the AWS version. Let's TF apply. Make sure we're at an up-to-date state. And then I'm gonna assume the web role so that we can actually validate how this is gonna work in production, and then we can deploy it to production and go from there. Hey, what's up, Armin Joe? Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Kayla says, hey, Antonio, baking a pizza. It's okay, I have an Italian friend, so I can type that. Yikes. Yikes. I'll forget this. Yeah, that's the other annoying thing about this, is if I forget to source the credentials, then I waste all this time waiting just to see it fail at the end. Hey, what's up, Armin Joe? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Alexa says, what is the deal with PEP517? With the highproject.toml isolated builds thing? It's supposed to be a replacement for setup requires. But I don't know. It is still not there, and it has been several years since this started implementation. And it's still, yeah, since 2015. And it still doesn't have support for editable installs. And it has led to a whole bunch of highproject.toml fanatics. But yeah, it's pretty wild. Ryaker says, are you using Flask for the project? Yes, I am using Flask for this project. And I'm running it in Lambda via API Gateway v2, which is looks pretty nice so far. Hey, Prono J, welcome back. How'd your interview go? Oh fuck, I have to learn Angular. That's funny. That's funny. Okay, so instead of this, we're going to use... Do I have it in here? Python-m pre-commit.ci.bin.assume role. Lambda web, pre-commit ci, and equals AWS. Lambda web, Python-m pre-commit ci.web.app. Ugh, I need a dash dash. Hey, what's up, 52,000? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Need a dash dash here? Yeah. Roles may only be accessed by root accounts. Oh, right. Hopefully this is up to date. Invalid token. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, I'm going to populate my credentials, but I'm going to do that while you are looking at my face instead. It went really well, which is seriously... Well, that's good. I'm glad it went well, Proner J. Welcome back, Juicebox Hero. How's it going? How was your nap? You took a nap, right? Right? Don't mind me, just copying a secret key that you guys can't see. Do good old Akia and secret. Also can't see this. No secrets for you. Copy something else in my clipboard. Close out of these things so you can't see that. Reset the terminal. Alright, we should be back now. So now I should be able to assume... Okay, good, it starts. Alexa says, I heard of it a bunch of times. It's kind of lengthy and never got to read it. Oh, PEP517? Yeah, it's about like a replacement build system setup thingy thing. Hey, what's up, LeftXYZ? Who says Angular in 2020, lol. Yeah, there is a bang still command, just like Soding's commands. Heavily inspired by that. Two-Group says, posting in the sad pull requests thread. Add since and until to Docker Compose logs. This one isn't that old, but it would be useful. Oh, well, yeah, I know that field. Let me see that new token so I can tell you if it's valid or not. Nope, we're not pulling. We are not pulling a Primogen here. But let's also do this, but run the run worker as well, so that we can test all of the parts. Access denied. Oh yeah, I grabbed the wrong role. This should be runner. Assume role. Cannot assume role runner. Alright, well, fuck it. We won't run that then. That's fine. That's fine because we're not actually changing that. Okay, let's close out of these things, go back to here, and log in. So that's working well. We should be able to manage the repos. I'm going to remove demo 3. Save that. It should send... I see. Lambda Web is not allowed to publish. Oh, I see. We need to give it publish permission. How did I forget publish? Terraform. SNS update install. Oh. We need to make a policy for this. Similar to this thing. But instead of run queue puts, this is going to be SNS or update install publish. And then we need to attach this to the Lambda web role. This should be SNS publish. And this should be AWS SNS topic dot update install. Should get rid of the word Q and the SQS stuff. I've changed my naming scheme since then. Still Python 2.7. I'm not writing Python 2.7. Thank goodness. Hey, what's up, Wassa Clutch? Hello, hello. Alexa says, I was really surprised to find out that Compose is a Python app made into an executable using PyInstaller. Oh, it used to just be a Python library. Interesting that they've switched to PyInstaller. Just ignore the problem until it goes away. Eventually an aching tooth will completely rot away and fall out. That's how problems get solved. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, and then we need to attach this to roll lambda web. Resource. AWS IAM role policy attachment lambda web double underscore this role equals AWS IAM role dot the web dot name policy arn equals c dot this dot arn, and then should be able to apply that. And then in theory, this should be able to work. Oh. Okay, these are not credentials. Good. Good. Close this down again. I gotta put my root credentials back to raw and Terraform. Okay. Let's apply that. Two said I've added two-factor to my GitLab. Dubs decide how long until I lock myself out. I have not locked myself out of two-factor on anything yet. I've been pretty lucky about that. Pretty lucky about that. Okay, so what are we changing here? We're just adding this policy. Cool. Yes. Masaglitch says they're cutting bricks outside my window right now. Oh no. Throw a window through their bricks, says Cheesefox here. Yeah. So let's try this again.
4 months, BB.
Hey, Vape Juice Jordan, thank you for resubscribing 4 months in a row. Welcome back to the stream, Vape Juice Jordan. How are you doing today? If you guys don't know, if you guys somehow don't know, I don't know how you wouldn't know at this point. But Vape Juice Jordan also streams in science and technology. Usually working on React or Tailwind or front-endy fun stuff. How's your nudes thing going, Vape Juice Jordan? But thank you for resubscribing. Appreciate that. Michaela says whiskey was originally specified as PET 333 in 2003. PET 3333 was published in 2010, and updates it for Python 3. They didn't wait for the specific number. It was numbered intentionally like that. Whole Nudes is going good. It's gonna be huge. Juice says I signed us up for the alpha. Don't tell chat, they'll get too horny. Chat doesn't need to know that, Juicebox Hero. Okay, let's try this again. So we should be able to manage repos. We should be able to, let's add a demo 3. And this should kick off the SNS topic, which should update this. Oh, but this data is old. I think if I refresh a couple times, it will work. No, clearly not. Okay, let's see where everything went wrong. Let's close out some tabs while we're at it too. Let's close out some tabs. Okay, so CloudWatch is the first place we're gonna look. Because we should have fired a Lambda. So we should be able to see this here. Oh, this is the old Lambda. That's why. That is why. Needed to publish the new Lambda. Whoops. Is there a feet-only section? So that's where the Anthony Writes Code feet will be, right? It'll be weirdly wholesome, just videos of playing footsie and snuggling with plushies. I think people would still pay for that somehow. But... What? Function? Oh. Update function code, that's what it's called. That was called put function code, but I guess I was wrong. Mikhail, you're our biggest customer. Okay, so that updates the Lambda now. So now I gotta restart this. Restart the app. Go back to here. We have to manage. So the reason it cured is because the old data is up on there. So let's just delete this. And that should trigger this new thing. And I should be able to see this now. Still here. I mean, it is eventually consistent, so... Oh, but my guess is it just crashed again. Okay, let's look at this again. File not found. Oh, we have the wrong Lambda endpoint. We have the wrong Lambda endpoint. How did I do this for the other one? Oh. This is my annoying variable hack coming to bite me in the butt. Lambda handler equals make lambda handler. Make lambda handler. Callable dict store any object to none. From typing import callable dict. This is to fake my stuff out. Worker.update install import what? Import process message. That. This. Oh, we actually need that. Yeah. Def handler. Then stick through any context. Object to none. Records. Process message. And I should just copy and paste it instead of retyping, but that's the way things go. Return handler. A little bit of a hack, but I think that'll work. He was right, chat did get too horny. Yeah. Lasabach says, did Ares IM go crazy for you like it did for me? Seems to work fine for me. Programmer says, where can I buy his worn keycaps? Oh no. Oh no. Where's my default bonky? Yeah, Michaela is the default bonker. Person to get bonked. I did not say that, Brogan Mears. What is this orange website link that you put into my chat, Wasa Clutch? AWS IAM is having issues again. Oh. I wasn't really playing with IAM yesterday, so I didn't notice it. Probably just because I wasn't working with it. Okay. I think this is better now. Oh, I need to update the local version of this. Info local. Sub. Be worker. Rebuild everything again. Oh, this is not defined. Well, it's a good thing that I noticed that off the bat. Also, this probably fits in line without needing to do the special thing there. It does. Make lambda handler is not defined. Indeed. Indeed. Thinking Pizza says, oh no, the orange site. Don't make me go back there. Wherever possible, don't use US East 1. I'm using US East 1. It's one of the older regions and parts are aging. It's the cheapest region, though. Live Coding says, tribal knowledge is that VMs on US East 1 will get starved out and basically down while reporting healthy. Oh yeah, I saw that message the other day, Michaela. The entire infotainment system is HTML5 supercomputer. Yes. Alright, let's update our Lambda again. Now that I've put the code in the right spot. Update the code. Alright. Become root. Then update the function code. And then become me again. And then run the Lambda. And now we try one more time. Okay, manage repos. We're going to add this repo. That should trigger our webhook, which should trigger SNS. Should be able to click on this. Damn it. It also is possible that it's just slow, because it is eventually consistent. Although... this is still the same old error. You just delete all these. And... actions, deletes, yes. And let's try that again. So I can see what's erroring there. Oh yeah! RKJ noticed it first though. It's the drop strong. Hell yeah. Refresh. We got... oh, I've noticed that these are old. 2133, that's this one. Unsupported type for value thingy thing. We got an extra underscore somewhere. Install put is probably the problem. Enable AWS web data install put. Sure as shit, there's a sneaky comma there. Sneaky little comma. It's a shame the type checker didn't catch that, but what are you gonna do? Alright, let's update it again. Are we dropping frames? Oh no, we dropped the frames! No! No, not the dropping the frames during the drop song. Oh no. Not the dropped frames. This makes me sad. Rip, right? Right? No, it was me. It's definitely me. I've dropped 1,000 frames this stream. Sorry about that. Seems to have gotten better now, though, maybe? Drop to work, whatever you do, but enjoy yourself, says El Papa Thing. Yeah, it should be better now. Okay, let's try this again. I'm gonna delete these again. I think I need to delete the individual log streams. Delete. Delete. Yes. Could not delete them because they are already deleted. Yay, data consistency. Data consistency is my passion. Oh, it's fixed now. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, manage. Please work this time. I'm sick of this not working. Okay. Fug. It is eventually consistent. That's what I keep telling myself. Okay, access denied. That is good-ish. Which item? Cannot put to installs. Roll lambda update install. We have installs right here. Dynamo installs. We got put item here. What the fuck? Why not? This is right. Oh. God damn it. That's what I get for copying and pasting. Agent X says, what did I miss? Not much. Just another typo. Me getting a little salty about things not working. Just small things. Why did it just post another payload here? I didn't change anything. Why do you CP the creds all the time, Tanbiff? Because I haven't set up proper Terraform roles. So I just Terraform as the root account. And root accounts can't assume roles. So I guess I could run this as the root account again, because we already validated that the pass-through works there. Yeah, just run this as the root account, and then I don't have to CP the creds a bunch of times. Pre-commit.ci equals ADS, run the app. Now that that's updated, I should be able to edit this again, yet again. Delete repo 3, save. And then eventually consistent. Still 500ing. What is the most recent one at the bottom? I think this is just stale. So let me just go back up to here and delete this. Refresh. There are no log streams. My guess is that IAM permissions are eventually consistent as well. So why you know? Oh, the webhook was just slow. Update install is not authorized to put item on resource installs. But we just gave it put item on installs. My guess is it's just out of date somehow. Let's just rebuild and re-upload. Maybe that will get it to restart the Lambda, because it's probably just reusing the old Lambda instance. Even though I changed the role from out from under it. So let's delete the log groups so that it's easier to look at. Delete, yes. Then manage. Should get a webhook. Where's the webhook? Oh, webhook! Why have you not triggered? I guess I could manually re-trigger it in the console instead of doing that thing over and over. Because this is still. Oh! Never mind, it worked. It works, chat. And now if I go here and I remove demo 3. Oh, wait. What? What? Remove demo 2. Okay, there we go. We're just gonna ignore the glitch in the matrix there. And why isn't this around? What? My guess is it partially succeeded. Yep, partially succeeded. Oh, and then it retried. I see. So then it retried, set it back to the old value. Oh, batch write item on repos. DynamoDB repos. We have repos W, which is batch. Oh, I made the same typo here as well. Role lambda update install. Does this have the right? Does. We'll apply. Well, that's apply. We're gonna remake this. Shezrovit says not like this. Yeah. I know, we're going around in circles here. Once this finishes, then I'll push the lambda and then we'll rebuild all this and then hopefully we'll have data consistency after that. Okay, and we have updated that. I'm gonna wait. I'm actually gonna fill up my water while that's getting consistent IAM rolly stuff, and then we'll re-push the lambda and then we'll test it all again. So I'm gonna be right back. I'll see you guys in a sec. Alright, I'm back. Let's push this lambda up. And then trigger the whole flow again. Hopefully things will work. Hey, what's up, Jimmy Grock? Hello, hello, welcome back. Push that up. Let's go here, delete the log stream. Okay, no log streams, good. And now I should be able to manage the repos. Add demo 2. That should fire off the thing. This should now eventually update to have demo 2. Why not? What happened here? Oh, the GitHub webhook didn't fire. There should have been a webhook right here. There's the GitHub webhook. Webhook was slow. But now it's updated. That's actually pretty fast. So now this should... Yes! This works. Yay! It populated this thing, and this one should be populated too. Oh boy, that was a lot. That took a lot out of me. But yes, now we can click through all these pages again. It looks exactly the same as it was before, but now different. But yeah, I think that's probably where we're gonna end for today. And I think tomorrow I have 2 things that I have to do. I have to do some more bot stuff because I'm not ready for the sponsored stream yet. So we're going to be doing some bot stuff tomorrow. We're also going to be working on getting the badges to show up on this page and giving people markdown to copy and paste. Polishing some other stuff up, but we're very close to being able to launch an alpha version of this. So I'm super excited about that. But yeah, that's where we're going to wrap up for today. Let me do my little spiel, and then we'll send you guys off to another channel. If you guys have suggestions on raid, leave those in the chat as well. But my name is Anthony, and I upload my previous content as well as educational content to YouTube, and that's youtube.com/AnthonyWritesCode. Thank you, Lemon Penguin, for the follow. Welcome to the stream right as we're heading out, but hopefully you'll be able to catch another one. And I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. I announce my streams in 2 places. One of them is on Twitter. It's twitter.com/codewithanthony. And I basically say, I'm going to stream in such amount of time and what I'm going to work on. And most of the time we get to it, sometimes we don't, but that's the way things go. I also announce in Discord, which I believe is linked in the chat. Oh, no. You forgot Dick Sword, Michaela. The Dick Sword. And for announcements, we're going to be doing a special stream this week on Thursday, which is different than our normal streaming time. Where we're going to be porting some portion of pre-commit.ci to run on Azure. So I'm gonna be learning a bunch, and hopefully you guys will be learning a bunch. Should be pretty cool. There's supposed to be some giveaway thingy. I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. I need to read by email. But that'll be happening on Thursday. But thank you all for stopping by, and yeah, let's go find some raid.